Greetings, Minecrafters, and welcome to another Minecraft discussion today. My name is Kimberly Quinn, and I am so happy to be here again, and it's so fun to have fleeces now. It's like the in-between. I love the fall, and the trees are kind of finally doing their thing on their own schedule, as we all should, right? Do our thing on our own schedule, right? And so what I really wanted to talk about today is probably a quick and easy one, yet so important, which is to have something to look forward to. This is one of the things we talk about in Minecraft, which of course has its basis and its foundation in positive psychology, because it's just so important. It can be so easy to just get locked into the momentum and busy dashness of the world, right? And just gotta be productive. And I know some of my students have actually talked about feeling guilty if they're not productive. That's almost an episode for another time, but it is part of what we're talking about. So it's just so easy. I know it's easy for me, and I actually, I love what I do, so maybe that's even easier. I don't know, but to just, because I definitely love it. But even if you don't love it, it's easy to get locked into that. Gotta produce, with no end in sight and nothing, sort of happy to look forward to. And it's so important to something happy to look forward to. And we're not talking about a Mediterranean cruise. I mean, that's also good. But, just little things. And I know that at least our family got, and I know lots of other people, because I've had so many conversations with just people we know, friends and colleagues and everything, that a lot of us got really good during the whole Rona pandemic, that we got good at the simple pleasures as things to look forward to, because we were all grounded, like teenagers, can't leave the house. And then when we could leave the house, we couldn't go far, that kind of thing. And so just having something, whether it's a lunch with a friend each week, or, plan a play date for yourself, either a date with a partner or just a play date with a friend, because now we can go to movies again. I know that's something. I'm not as much of a movie goer because I'm not, super into sitting that long, but my husband's a big movie guy, likes to go by himself actually, and that was taken away for a long time. And actually I know several people who really enjoy going to the movies by themselves. And something, little stuff. We're not talking about big money, or set aside a day like the next rainy day to stay home and try something awesome in the crock pot, or just a brand new recipe that you haven't done before. Anything, but it's so important to have that something to look forward to. And then if you bump it up a little notch, you're not saying big money, and $10 can feel like 10 million at some time, obviously at certain times. And we all know that. And if that's the case, plan, a book you really enjoy and get it off Amazon, use, and there you go. And if you are able, because it can do so much for us to have a change of atmosphere. Again, we're not talking about a Mediterranean cruise, but to, if you can, just get out of Dodge for a day or a night. Now's a great time of year to camp, but just to get some kind of, inexpensive getaway is wonderful to look forward to. Something just drivable. And if you can't do the overnight thing, then just like a day hike, anything to look at something different is so important. And I know that sometimes I forget this myself. And then, my husband and I will skip off to somewhere, even if it's to see family, but we're staying in a hotel, and then we have lunch just ourselves the next day or something like that. And you come back just so recharged and rejuvenated, because there's something to be said for there's something to look forward to, right? Because then it's coming on Sunday or in 3 weeks or whatever, and it's just like, I'm so excited, Not to say we're not in the moment, we're still in the moment, and that is our moment, being excited. And also, kind of reminds us, for me, it reminds us why we're working, even if we love what we do. I love what I do, and still, it's obviously the whole point is, in addition to paying the bills and all that, and is to be able to do a little something if we can. And obviously, there are times when that isn't possible, for sure. Though when it is, it just is a nice reminder of all that energy, all those life minutes that we're putting into something we're doing. And we can go out for pizza in a couple weeks. We can, like I said, do an overnight maybe in a couple weeks. And it's just such a feel-good. It's like, it's just such a feel-good to have that chocolate chip cookie there, or bone, right, G? To just enjoy and know that's sort of the fruits of our labor, as they say. And again, in addition to all that, another key component of Minecraft based on positive psychology, which the thing to look forward to sort of encompasses, is we also need good old-fashioned fun, just fun, levity, leisure. You know, and when I went around the classroom a couple weeks ago, we did leisure and motivation and things, and talking about how much time per week we spend doing something that's just for no reason other than joy. And some of them had their hands up quite a bit, and some of them had it down to here, you know, with the college schedule, with classes and work study and this and that. And it's so important because, like I said, we can be easily locked into the momentum of being productive, and sometimes we have to schedule it almost like a dentist appointment. I know when I was at home with the 5 kids, which I loved every minute of, I know it was really tough, obviously, since they're all, you know, a little short of 2 years apart, very, very, you know, busy. Just to go for, you know, 2 hours for tea with one of my women friends, I had to schedule that like a haircut. So if that's what your life is like as a young parent, or just in your life with your working or whatever, that it's really good old-fashioned fun and leisure, doing something just for the sake of it, hiking, playing a pickup game of soccer with your friends, whatever. Gotta do it, because we need this for our mental health. It's part of the whole well-being lifestyle and living your best life. All right, so that's it. Find something to look forward to it. Plan it, schedule it, etch it in stone. Awesome. This is Kimberly Quinn signing off from the beautiful woods in northern Vermont. Have a mindful day.